Hello everybody, MDpolo here at Range USA with the new Alpha Foxtrot ROMULUS. Looks to be like absolutely amazing 1911 double stack, shooting some blazer, 115 grain if you can see that. It might get a little loud. If it does, I'm just not going to speak for the rest of the shooting and take you straight to the tabletop. And we've got 15 rounds only, but let's see how we do. We're 10 yards out. I've heard this thing is a tack driver. Let's see if I can do it any justice. I blew that one. Wow. No, I'm not doing it justice, I promise. What a soft shooter. Wow. Let me turn your... Now, this and that were my first 3 shots ever through the gun. Brain farts here, but the others are right here. What a gun. Go to the tabletop.
And we're back from the range with the Alpha Foxtrot ROMULUS, which is a double stack 1911. And to be honest with you, I was not aware of this pistol until a friend of mine, David at the Range USA, told me about it. And he said, hey, you got to take a look at these. They're just fantastic. So here it is in front of you. And I apologize for my voice. I've been under the weather for a few days now, but I needed to get this video done. And this is like I said, a double stack 1911. We cannot say 2011 unless it's a staccato. And but you will consider this to be about a mid-tier because of the pricing, which comes in somewhere around $1690. $1690 is the MSRP. But for retail, you're going to find them around the high 1500s. So for double stack 1911s, it's pretty much midpoint. For pricing, but what you get, it's unbelievable. If you just want to jump to the end of the video and watch the flyby, the two-sided flyby, I can tell you right now, this is an amazing gun, and I absolutely love it. It's probably the closest thing that I've shot to my Phoenix, the line of Swiss pistols that I featured in the channel. My favorite one is the Drake, which is just an unbelievable pistol. And this is the closest thing that I've shot to the Drake. It's that good. Now, I don't have experience with Infinities or guns like that, but this for 1,500 rough, somewhere in there, and the Drake pushing north of 5,000, they're very comparable, which is an enormous compliment to Alpha Foxtrot for producing such an amazing handgun. So it delivers an enormous amount of value for what you're getting. And it comes in a range bag like this. It's a very nice range bag. And it usually comes with 2 mags. Let's see if I can do this on camera. It comes with a nice instruction manual, your lock, and also comes with 2 optics mounting plates. 2, okay? And you got your Allen wrench to disassemble the guide rod. And the mags, as you can see here, it comes with a 17 and 20 round mags, metal mags. And they look very, very much like the mags that came with the Atlas Athena that I showed you. Even the way the numbers are printed, they look very, very similar. And these mags, I found out they're by MBX mags. And they'll run you somewhere around $130 to $150. So obviously they're not inexpensive, but they're very good quality mags. Another nice thing about this is 100% made in the US. It's made in Georgia. So everything is made in the US in the Romulus. And yes, it's been safety checked. Of course, it is single action firearm, and everything is made out of SUS 416 steel, both the slide and the frame. The grip is polymer, which also I like a lot because it helps absorb some of the recoil. You can see here the finish. It's a high gloss finish, but you can also get it in just a regular matte finish. When it's clean, it looks fantastic, very elegant. It's got the comp up front, but it is a nightmare to keep clean. You know, you can see a fingerprint, just fingerprints all over the place. So it's a challenge to keep it looking pretty, and especially for filming, it just reflects everything. But it looks very, very nice. But if you're not into the shiny, you can get the matte finish as well. The barrel is a 4 1/4 inch barrel, which I believe is the sweet spot for double stacked 1911s. And this one, of course, as you can see here, is compensated, and it really, really does work. The 9mm I was shooting, it really shines with more of the high power, plus P ammos or heavier loads, but it ate everything. 115, 124, 147, it just zero issues with this gun at all. Another thing that is nice is that they come in, I think, 3 1/2 inch barrels, 4 1/4, 5 inch barrels. So you can really pick and choose what the firearm of your choice. The weight, it comes in at 3 pounds unloaded. Okay, and that's without the optic. And on top of here, we've got the Holosun, and this is the 507 comp, and it is a green dot. And yes, it requires a plate, but guess what? It's included. How many other high-end 1911s, 2011s, you buy them, they're optics capable, but they don't include the plate? Well, in this one, it ships with 2 plates already. And it's on RMSC optic cut, and they include a plate for the RMSC and a plate for the RMR. So RMR footprint. So it's just, they've thought about everything in this with this gun. The texture is fantastic. There are no hot spots anywhere on this gun. You got a 5 slot Picatinny rail, so you can hang even the biggest lights if you wish. Like I mentioned, the frame is also steel. You got very nice serrations. They're deep and very usable. But look, everything has been thought of. The way it's done, the roll mark is not a laser or anything. You got serrations in the back as well. Look at the way the fitment. You run your finger across it, you don't feel any bumps, anything. It's just perfectly done. The only thing is that, at least with this optic, of course, you're not going to get any co-witness. But you got serrated rear with a square notch, and in the front you've got a yellow or lime green, zombie green tritium sight. You got your serrations on top here. I love the way it's angled. The slide is angled here. And just everything fits perfectly. And you see here, you do require an Allen wrench to disassemble the guide rod. And it either uses, that's one thing that I wish they would have done, is include it with the gun. We had to get an extra one, but it uses a regular Allen wrench, as you see here, and this is a 4mm Allen wrench, or it also works with a T25, a Torx 25. As you can see here. It's a T25. So that's what you need to disassemble your guide rod. Put those aside. And just let you keep taking a look at this. It's just beautiful. Well, since we did that, your controls. This is a heavy mag. And the mag release, even upside down, it just spits it out of there. It works very, very well. Another thing I wanted you to look at is the attention to detail. Look at the slide stop. I hope it's coming through. If you can see the shape of it, it took a lot of engineering to get it to look this way, to work this way. Medium-sized hands, I can reach it without any problem. But you can see how it's curved and out, and it's serrated on top. You've got ambi safeties. Okay, they're the same size. Sometimes one is larger than the other, but they're serrated and they're in the perfect spot. And as I mentioned earlier, when I grip it, there's no hot spots whatsoever. It just fits perfectly fine in my hand. Everything's been very well blended. That's one of the complaints I had about my staccato, is how I get a hot spot right here where the safety corner is. And in this, there's nothing, just perfectly blended. The texture in the grip is all the way up, and it just grabs you. I couldn't find out if this was 25 or 30 lines per inch in the front and rear strap. There's no information on it, but it looks to me like it would be 30 because it's just very well done, and it's aggressive without going over the top. I like the fact that it's got the full dust cover, and if you look underneath, it's got they took out a little bit of material here all the way through. It follows, not only as aesthetically looks good, but also it took away some weight. Now the grip module, as I mentioned earlier, it's polymer, but it's compatible with most of the aftermarket grip modules that are out there. So if you want to do a staccato, an infinity, a Phoenix Trinity, anything like that, or your favorite 2011 grip, you can change it and put it into your Romulus. And yes, all of it is polymer. And you've got an aluminum mag well down here, which is removable by not taking this pin out. You can replace it or remove it. To me, it fits perfect. It gives me a great platform to grip the gun. Also, it's got a very nice undercut here, and it's got another cut here for your support hand. And you got, I don't know if it's showing up, you got texture right here as well. But also you see this two cuts over here, and it lets you grip, it gives you a place for your finger to grab right there and to reach into the trigger guard. And what I meant to say, reach into the mag release. So they thought about a lot of things when they were going through and designing this gun. We talked about the controls already. The safety, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's very tactile and audible. So you're not going to accidentally bump it, but it just works very, very well. Now for the takedown, I'm not going to take this down on camera, but like I mentioned, you have to use the Allen wrench. You take this out, unscrew it, take it out, and then you got this button over here. You line up this with that, pop it out. After you take your guide right out, then you can disassemble the gun. One thing to keep in mind is that this cap here is going to be under tension. So as you're unscrewing it, make sure you keep an eye on it, keep a little pressure on it, and gradually take it out. Otherwise, it's going to shoot out of there, and you're going to find it somewhere on the other side of the room. Okay, I would also suggest highly that you use safety glasses when you're disassembling things that can pop, fly out and hurt you. We talked about the controls, we talked about the takedown. Now let's talk about this trigger. Oh, did you hear that? I mean, it is like glass on butter. It really is. Anyway, look at this trigger. It is a polymer shoe. It is flat, it is textured, and it's got an over travel adjustment, as you see there. And according to Alpha Foxtrot, this should be coming in at, or what they tune them, around 3.5 to 4 pounds. This one I did a 5-pull average, and it pulled a 3.5. Okay, so very nice. And here you go. Oh, what a trigger. And then that slide. Just wonderful, wonderful trigger pull. There's really no, just the tiniest of movement, as you can see there. There's almost none side to side. Very well tuned gun. You got your grip safety back here. Holsters, this is going to be compatible with most 2011 holsters. I haven't had a chance to look for holsters, especially since it's got the comp, but I'm sure that you're not going to have any problems finding holsters for this thing. You got the 2-port comp up front. As you can see there, I hope it's coming through with the lighting. And both the barrel and the comp and the slide have the same polish, a polished black DLC finish. And that's the polished DLC. Like I mentioned at the beginning, you can also get it with a matte finish. So what do I like about this thing? Well, everything, honestly. I like to say that nobody gets a pass on this channel. If you really look hard at it, there's got to be something you don't like about it. But with the time that I've spent with the Romulus, it brings you amazing quality. It's an amazing shooter, accurate. It has almost no recoil. This compensator really works. Another thing that I liked about it is the grip that they included. It is not as thick as in some of the Staccatos and especially the Springfield Prodigy. I mean, it feels like you're holding a baseball bat by the middle of the bat. And this, with my medium-sized hands, it's much thinner and it fits perfectly in my hand. Your experience might be different, but this one fits very well in my hands. The tolerances are very good. It looks great. They give you the darn plates. Good job. Another plus is, guess what? It uses Glock sights. Pardon my voice. But yeah, they put Glock sights on this thing. So if this is the optic you want to use, this is the witness you get, just purchase a set of Glock sights and throw them in there. You're good to go. Yeah. So what are my dislikes? Crickets, right? I haven't found any yet. And like I said earlier, nobody gets a pass in the channel, but this one might. Excuse me a second. Excuse me. I haven't found anything so far that I didn't like about it. If I wanted to get technical or a little picky, it's like, come on, guys. You gave me all this. You gave me the ability to mount that, but you don't give me co-witness sights. You know, how much do they cost the manufacturer? Probably $30, if that. Just throw in some co-witness sights in there. But that's just nitpicking. I'm not worried about it. I got plenty of Glock sights laying around here. So I'm going to cut it there. And so thanks for putting up for my voice. And if you didn't figure out yet, I absolutely love this gun. Love it. So there it is. I want to thank my friend Bill for lending me this pistol for the review. Thank you so much, Bill. And I liked it so much that I already ordered my own. So I have one of these exactly as you see it, without the optic, on its way to me. So let me know in the comments section, have you seen it? Do you own one? Have you shot it? What are your thoughts on the Alpha Foxtrot ROMULUS double stack 1911? Please let me know in the comments section. And please remember that I upload videos every Friday morning and when I can on Wednesday morning as well. I'm also posting to Instagram and X. My videos should also be uploading to Rumble. So once again, thank you so much for stopping by. And until the next time, God bless.